Hey YouTube, welcome back to Vintage on Vintage. It's Sunday night and I'm a little under the weather. I think I'm getting a little congested. It's been a busy week. I did get to go to the National for a bit, but I think I just got back from vacation, so I didn't have time off from work. My youngest daughter turned 21 on Wednesday, so we had a big family dinner on Wednesday, and then on Saturday we spent the entire day downtown Chicago doing a bar pub crawl for her birthday, which was a lot of fun, but it took a lot out of me. I'm pretty beat right now. And then I had to get them both my youngest and my oldest back to the airport so they could take off. Excuse me. But in between, I was able to get to the YouTube get together and also get on the floor of the National and walk it with some YouTubers. So today I want to tell you a little about the get together. What a great time. I mean, I probably talked to 30 people, and it doesn't matter, like it could have been like Picker Jim or John Mangini or Mike Monahan or Orlando, the big guys, all the way down to the smaller channels like myself. Everybody I met is just a fantastic guy. They're down to earth, they're great to meet. I enjoyed talking to each and every one of them. I can't, it'd probably take 10 minutes to name everybody I talked to. I did spend quite a bit of time talking to Dave, Legends of the Dugout, Iconic Al, Sammy Thunder, Paparazzi, talking ball cards. We actually grew up in the same area, so small world. John P. collects, Matt, the card story, Darren returned to collecting, and Theo, Clemente collector. Spent a lot of time talking to them. I also was given some gifts, and I wanted to share those and thank some people. So first one I got was this card from Iconic Al, and it's 1/16 of 300. It's his card, which is cool. I had never talked to Al before, and we spent quite a bit of time talking in the beginning. He shared a couple of his pickups, and they are really nice. I'm sure he'll be sharing them in a video, and you're not going to want to miss that because I believe one's a Musial and one's a DiMaggio, so make sure you take a look at that. The other guy that gave me a card was Sammy Thunder, and Sammy's a really cool guy. I watch his channel a lot. He's got a great channel. And what I liked about Sammy is what he did was on the back, he put another card. And what he would do is fan these cards out, and you'd pick one. It's kind of a luck of the draw. And I picked this 1970 Earl Weaver, it's really good shape. It's a nice card. So loved it. Spent a lot of time talking to Sammy. I will tell you too, if the YouTube community ever wants to start a basketball league or team, these guys right here are our center and our power forwards. They are, I think they're each at least 6'5", so they're tall. It's funny because most of the YouTubers that I met, the first thing I thought of was they're taller than I thought they were. I mean, it's probably because most of the time they're sitting down when on camera, and that seemed to be a lot of people have the same opinion, but these two really are tall. And they're our starting front line. Dylan, Double D, gave me one of his cards, which is totally cool. I just definitely wanted to get a Double D vintage baseball card, and there was a pen there that he took and he signed for me. So it's to Steve, and I've got his signature, and it's a 1/1 silver, and it's just a really sweet card of Dylan catching a wave, which is a pretty amazing picture, just to be honest with you. And then he talks about it, some of his stuff in the back that I think if you watch his channel, we all know some of the stuff that he loves. The Angels, Robin Yount's his favorite player, so favorite card. So anyway, Dylan's a great guy. I mean, what you see on his videos is what you get. So that's cool. And then Matt, the card story. So Matt and Tyrus, his son, have a great channel. If you haven't watched it, I love the channel because they are just all about kind of having fun and bonding and doing stuff together and a passion of collecting cards, which is really cool. They have a sick Henry Aaron collection. That's what they really focus on. And Matt knew that my favorite player was Aaron, and as soon as I met him, he said, "Hey, Steve, it's good to meet you. I've got some cards for you." And he walked over, went to his table, came back, and he gave me these Henry Aaron cards. And this first one is an Upper Deck Heroes card. It's Henry Aaron, and this one's hard I don't think the camera's going to do it justice because it's a 3D card. It's so sweet. I mean, the picture on this camera doesn't do this card justice, or my showing it won't do it justice, but it's a really cool card. He also gave me the opening day Henry Aaron card, and I love this picture. This is a classic Henry Aaron pose, right? This is him hitting 715. It's the perfect uniform. I mean, that's Henry Aaron right there. And then when you flip it to the back, you get to see his entire career, you know, when he led the league in categories, and he did it so often. It's just a really sick card. Gave me the game card, Henry Aaron game card, which is a card I've been wanting to pick up, and didn't have it. So this one's a really nice looking card. So loved getting that card. And then the next few, this one's a Hostess. This is the 1975 Hostess, you know, cutout card when he was with Milwaukee. And this is a beauty. I mean, this one is, I mean, you can see all the black lines. It's cut really well. It's a gorgeous card. You know, these Hostess cards, I believe, can go in for grading, and I probably will at one point send them into grade. This is the 76 Hostess, which I think is just a fantastic looking color. Look at the card. Look at the colors on this card. The Aaron uniform. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Absolutely love it. And the last card is this Police Athletic League. I think Hostess and Coke were part of this. And that's a great picture of Henry. I love that, you know, it shows his height and weight here. I mean, he really was only about 190 pounds in his prime. And, you know, that's a guy that just generated a lot of bat speed and had strong, quick wrists. He was such a great player. And anyway, I love this card. So, you know, Matt and Tyrus, thank you so much for thinking of me. It was really unexpected, and it's cool. So I appreciate it. I want to say thank you. Really thoughtful and awesome gifts. So the other thing I would tell you guys is, if you haven't been to the National and you do go next year, make sure you go to this YouTube get together. You know, I didn't know anybody really, but when I went there, and I was a little nervous, and, you know, 10 minutes into it, I'm talking to people, and, you know, for the next 3 to 4 hours, I just had a blast talking baseball cards, getting to know more about people's lives. It was really cool. Bunch of great people in this hobby. So there you have it. That was my recap of the get together. I appreciate you watching this. Stay safe, keep collecting.